NetLab Cisco ITEv7 Lab 11.3.2.8 Managing System Files. Let's go ahead and get the contacts, undock it. I'm going to put it on a separate monitor that I have here. So the objectives in this lab, you will use Windows utilities to gather information about the computer. Log into PC1 using the credentials. This is PC1, so I'm just going to click on it. I'm probably just going to have to, just put the password in, which is ITEP, and then P would be for password. But so ITE, open system information. Click start, run, type in misinfo32 and press enter. The system information window opens. Okay, so we're going to type in, we're going to do the run commands. Where's the run? There is the run app. Here we're going to type in misinfo32. So this is the system information window. Next, click the plus sign next to the hardware resource. Okay, hardware resources. Click that plus sign. Hit the plus sign for components. Hit the plus sign for software environment as well. Now, under the system summary heading, locate and list the following. So system summary. We're going to locate the processor. The processor is right here. It's an Intel Xeon. It's a 2.1 gigahertz, and it's 1 core. BIOS version and date. My BIOS, the version is the Phoenix Technologies, date 11/12/2020. Total physical memory. So the memory is, here we go, total physical memory, it's 8 gigs. Under the hardware resource heading, locate and list the following. Okay, so hardware resources right here. DMA channels and the device using the resources. So DMA. So there's only, the resources is channel 4. The device is direct memory access control, and the status is okay. Now, it says here, expand the components tab, which I already did, which is this guy. Under the components heading, locate and list the following. Click display and locate adapter description. So the display, the adapter description, the adapter is a VMware SVGA 3D. And for the RAM, 0 bytes of RAM in it. Now, under the software environment heading, which would be this guy, where would you find the applications that actually load when the computer boots? Probably be print job networks, running tasks. Where would you find the applications that automatically load when the computer boots? And I'm going to say it's going to be system drives. Yeah, I'm going to say system drives. Close the system information window. Okay, so close this window. Closing. Step 2. Review the system configuration. Open system configuration. Click start. Okay. Start. Search for msconfig, which is going to be off of the run. So go to the run, type ms and then config. Here we go. Note, do not make any changes in this utility without instructor permission. Okay. Under the General tab, what are the startup options? Okay, so the General tab, the startup is normal startup, which is load all device drivers and services. Diagnostic startup, load basic devices and services only, and then selective startup. So we can select exactly, so load system services, load startup items. This one that's grayed out. Use original boot configuration. Now question C is click the boot tab. There we go. This tab is for modifying boot options. Got it. Click the service tabs. This tab lists the computer's services and status. Question: can you enable and disable services at this tab? Yes, I can. The Startup tab. In Windows 10 and 8.1, this tab indicates that the Task Manager is used to manage startup items. There is also a link to the Startup tab of the Task Manager on this tab. Note: in Windows 7, this tab lists this tab lists the programs that are automatically loaded every time you turn on your computer. Click the Tools tab. Question: what can you do in this tab? Looks like I could launch some of these. I can launch some of these actually. It looks like, yeah, I can launch some. I'm thinking I could even, change the directory on these probably as well. Let me see, command prompt launch. Yeah, see, the command prompt launches. And here I'm assuming I could change like the path in the directory, which I don't think you'd want to do that. Let's see what the help button does. Oh, okay. Alright, I don't need that. Whatever. So that's what that does. Click cancel to close the system configuration. Okay, cancel. Step 3. Review DirectX Diagnostics. Open the DirectX Diagnostics tool by clicking Start. Start. And search DXDiag. So DXDiag, diag, which is this one. Okay, direct diagnostics. Do you want to check if your drivers are digitally signed? To check your drivers, Windows might connect to the internet, but does not send personal information about your computer. Okay, if you are asked to have DirectX check your driver signatures, click no. Okay, click no. When the DirectX diagnostic tool first opens, it may take a minute to load all information. Got it. Looks like it's loading. Okay, system tab. Okay, so make sure the system tab is active, which it is. Question: what does this tool report? Well, it says right here, this tool reports detailed information about the DirectX components and drivers installed on your system. If you know what area is causing the problem, click the appropriate tab above. Otherwise, you can use the next page button below to visit the page in sequence. To visit each page in sequence. Okay, cool. Click next page until you're at the display tab. Just once. Question: what information is listed on this page? My device, so it's a VMware SVGA32, the manufacturer, the chip type, which is a VMware Virtual SVGA32 graphics adapters. This is my graphics card, it looks like. What else is displayed? The driver tells me the version, the date, time, and 100 hours. Driver model. Cool. Click the next page until you are at the sound tab. Here we go. Question: what information listed on this page? So far nothing, because I don't have a sound card, it looks like. Or any driver installed for it. So it's blank. But if I did, I'm assuming it would be here. Click the next page until you are on the Input tab. Okay. Question: what information is listed on this page? So it gives me the input, it gives me the devices that I have, which is a mouse and keyboard traditionally. Input device is a PS2, looks like. Yep, for keyboard, and my VMware pointing device. That's pretty much it. Now, list any additional tabs in your DirectX diagnostic tool window below. What information is listed on these extra tabs? You know what? I don't think I have extra tabs. It's just, that's it. I mean, I have help, but help's not giving anything because I need to install an app. I mean, let's see here. I check for a signature. Save all information. I'm assuming just if I do any changes, and then the exit tab. Now click exit and finish. Okay, I'm done. Why would it be beneficial to turn off a service in the system configuration? To completely stop that service? To maybe have it stop completely from it running like in the background, or when we start, when the computer starts, it runs, you know? I don't know, things like that. When would you use the startup tab of the system configuration tool? Well, when would you use the startup tab of the system configuration tool? I don't know, that's a good question. I'd ask Professor on that one. Well, that's it for this lab. Thank you.